I'm Chancellor Agard, and we're live at the 2019 EW Comic-Con video studio presented by Toyota Corolla with the cast of the Magicians.
Hey.
Hi, guys. So there's no greater place than San Diego Comic-Con to really interact with fans. I'm curious, what has been sort of your most memorable fan interaction since you guys have been coming here for the past few years?
Oh, God, there's so many. Just so many times we get to meet people that... Look, we work in a bubble in Vancouver, and we shoot the show, and we don't really know, like, working on TV, you do this thing, and you send it out, and you don't know what really the reaction it's having or what's going on, how it impacts people. And we've been really fortunate that our fandom is so generous with sharing their stories of how things impact them, and it inspires all of us to just work harder to tell this story as well as we can. So every single one of those interactions has been meaningful.
Shout out to High King Elliot, who cosplays as Elliot all the time, and who I got to meet in Philadelphia, and all of his friends, Sam, all you guys. Hi, they're wonderful. Yeah.
What's it like to know that people cosplay as someone you play? Like,
it's so fun. Very cool. Yeah. There's so many Alice's, and they like to send me little, like, on Instagram, they'll send me photos while they're mocking up the outfit. So sometimes I get to see it ahead of time, and like I like that they pick different versions of our characters, because we all have so many different versions of our characters, so it's fun to see which ones they're gonna pick.
I wish I had more. I would not many people dress up as Julia at all.
That you know of.
That I know of. I think it's cool.
I love Julia's wardrobe. I've always loved Julia's wardrobe. I
But
shop at the stores that they shop at.
Yeah, we all shop.
Yeah.
We all wear Julia's stuff.
I wear Julia's stuff.
So I guess we should address the elephant in the room, the new Cats trailer. No.
Let's talk about it.
Finally watched it.
So Quentin
Yeah.
is gone. Jason's off the show. How are you? I mean, and you guys are back in production now. How does it feel to come back this season without Jason there? And
I think it's brought all of us together in a really beautiful way.
Yeah.
And each of our characters is processing the grief of his character quite differently. So a big part of this season will be showcasing the ways in which we handle it or don't handle it.
Yeah, I mean, we miss him, but it definitely opened up all these beautiful storylines that are really fun to explore. So I think this season is going to be really incredible. So
Plus,
far it feels that way.
We still have the amazing crew that we've always had that we get to work with, and Vancouver's still the best city in the world to shoot in. So there's so much there that's still fun.
I mean, last season left all the characters in very weird places. In the future, getting magic back. I'm curious. I mean, where do we start the season? What's sort of, apart from the grieving Quentin, where I guess where do things pick up? As much as you can share.
We pick up.
We're in the future.
We're in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. We're
back to the future.
We're trying. Elliot and Margot are trying to be their good old selves, and it's proving pretty
more and more difficult.
Yeah, they just can't seem to be as basic as they were season 1. It just can't seem to happen.
Man, personal growth is so hard.
Yeah. It's when it's like when you identify with something as a kid and then you evolve out of it, and you're trying to force a square into a circle.
I think one of the things that's been most interesting for me to play at this point and going forward, what I'm most excited about is Margot is trying to take inventory of her logic, and through how history has seen her and her reactionary way of ruling, she's been made more self-aware about legacy and time's examination and who she wants to be, not only as a friend and a peer, but as a ruler, and how she wants to be remembered. And I think so far she's been doing the best she can with the little that she's been thrown and the chaotic circumstances that she's been thrown into, while being quite a reactionary person. And so when she sees how history has seen her, it forces her to look at herself and say, okay, I'm not the person that I could be. I'm not the friend that I could be. And I'm not the leader that I could be. It's going to take a lot more work and internal work than she even thought at the end of episode 10. Her work doesn't stop there. It would be nice to think that this cathartic moment of release and this confrontation of your past and your demons is all you have to do, but you have to put in work every day, every decision. And so for Margot, it's about legacy while being heartbroken for her best friend, and for, Julia, who has helped save the world numerous times and sacrificed everything.
I think that's what's so great about our show is just that is what the story is. How the story of the books and hopefully what the legacy of our show will be is about these characters coming to some sort of awakening of self, like some sort of self-actualization, and how arduous that process can be.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a show that is very, like Sarah and John always talk about, this show is very much about entering adulthood, and I feel like with the show, you can watch each season, there's very clear points where every character grows, and like, everyone has changed on this show. There's a clear arc for all of you. I'm curious, what has it been like for you as actors to have these characters that the whole point of the show is to watch them grow and not be sort of stuck in the same place all the time?
I mean, it's like a dream come true for us as actors. I've played like 20 different versions of Alice, like over and over. She's died, she's come back, and that was, I think, everyone's plan in the beginning, because we have these beautiful books that we know that they grow. So we all got to start somewhere, so small, and so that they could get bigger. And it's been really fun to paint all those different pictures every year and just have them, on our show. When something happens to them, it stays with them, just like in real life. It's not like we ignore it in the next episode. But they wear all of their wounds. They're covered in scars, these characters. So it's nice that we get to carry that on and they don't get forgotten.
And I mean, this show, and I guess in addition to being about growing up, it also does a lot of weird stuff, a lot of whimsical. I mean,
Oh yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know, magical heist. I'm blanking now. I mean, sex with the golem. I guess was it threesome? A threesome with the golem and.
I remember
Yeah.
It gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah. I guess what's been the weirdest or maybe coolest thing you guys have gotten to do so far in the season?
I think Julia's got.
God.
You got that scene. We're gonna show it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's very cool. This season, there's some weird thing. Am I allowed to tease about that?
I feel like we're about to see it in a couple hours.
We're about to see it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I mean, Sarah, John, and Henry are here. So.
Hey,
People in that room
watching. In that case.
We have another
Julia meets a
creature.
friend.
Mind if I do-
Julia
Okay.
meets a creature.
Yeah. But it's my favorite kind of creature. I love them in real life. We're gonna show the clip. The producer just came in. Thanks, guys.
We take collective
On that note, The Magicians airs on Sci-Fi. It comes back in 2020. Stay tuned to Comic-Con stay tuned to EW.com for more Comic-Con coverage. And thank you all for coming in today.
Thank you, Chance. Thank you, everybody, for watching.